Ave Satanas, hail Satan, hail Lucifer, hail Lord Belial, hail Queen Lilith, hail Leviathan, hail Azazel, hail King Paimon, hail Mammon, Mammon, hail Ammon, hail to every demon and every demoness that there is, who are the true and original ancient gods. There are no other. Ave Satanas. Now, this one, in this little video, it's not going to be long. I want to do it about pact making, because I'm after having some questions given to me about pact making, like how to do it, when should you do it, things of that nature, right? Questions like that, like when should a person decide to do a pact with Father Satan or King Lucifer or either demon that they choose. First of all, my opinion, okay, this is just my opinion. What I done was I just didn't jump into Satanism, theistic Satanism, traditional Satanism, you know, devil worship, what have you. I just didn't jump in and do a pact right away. I waited. I waited for maybe about a year, and then I did my original pact with Father Satan. The first pact that I've ever done. I done that the first year that I was a Satanist, a theistic Satanist. I made a pact with Father Satan. Now, I've renewed that pact a couple times since then. You know, don't get me wrong, I didn't, and it's not that I left Satanism. I didn't leave Satanism. I just felt inside that I needed to renew it. So I renewed it. Which is all good, right? And I got my patron demon. I done, you know, rituals to him and everything else. My patron demon is Asmodeus. Always has been, always will be. I hope, anyway. But anyway, no, what I would do if I were new, what I did, is learn as much as you can about the left-hand path, about Satanism, theistic Satanism, what have you, traditional Satanism, what have you, and learn as much as you can and study as much as you can about pacts. Now, you know, a lot of people think that if they do a pact tonight, say, that tomorrow morning they'll wake up and they'll be rich. You know, they'll check their bank account and there'll be, I don't know, $100 million in their bank account, and if nobody will know where it came from. Right? You know, it don't work that way. You got to work for it, man. Because if it worked that way, how many people in this world do you think wouldn't work at all? They would just make pacts and that would be it. They'd make a pact and they'd be rich. They'd make a pact and they'd have the most beautiful, sexy woman in the world. Who would be a nymphomaniac, by the way? just saying. Just thought I'd throw that in there. And it would be too easy. And it can't be easy. It's not meant to be easy. Because Father Satan wants devotion. He wants devotion, he wants respect, he wants reverence, he wants us to pay homage to him, and he fucking well deserves it. Like, he really does deserve it. After all the stuff that's been said and blamed on him over the years, ever since the Zionist belief systems start to come about, Father Satan has been blamed for everything. There's not a thing that he has not been blamed for. I'm willing to bet. Not a thing. You can't name a thing I bet you Father Satan hasn't got the rap. You know, hasn't been used as a scapegoat for. But that's okay. Father's time is now. Father's time is coming. It's here now, in my opinion. But it's coming very close. A lot more. And that about the pacts, I would wait a year. And I would ask questions about it. I would study about it. I would read as much as I could about it. Because there's lots to read now online about it. There's lots of videos about it. There's lots of different things. You know, you can find almost anything online about making pacts with Father Satan now. There's lots of books about it. There's actually E.A. Quitting, not E.A. Quitting. S. Connolly has a book about demonic pacts. Let me see. I know I got it here. I'm not sure if it's making no, it's just called Demonic Pacts. Yeah, it's just called Demonic Pacts. The book is, and it is good. Like, I had it for a while now, and obviously I'm after reading it. It is a really good book, and it's well worth. It doesn't cost very much, and it's only a thin book, but between them covers, there's a lot of info. And she goes through every detail about everything to do with pacts. Any kind of pacts. Whether it be the Father Satan, Lord Belial, you know, beautiful Queen Lilith, King Paimon, you know, Lord Pazuzu, King Asmodeus, King Asmodee, Queen Astaroth, you name it, it's in that book about making pacts. And now I made my pact with King Lucifer, not King Lucifer, Father Satan, many years ago, and I did it over. You know, I didn't do it over, I just renewed it, sort of thing, right? I've done that 2 or 3 times. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not in my opinion. It's just that you're showing your extra devotion to Father Satan and his demonic kingdom, and you're showing him that you're showing him that you're more devoted now than what you were then. Or you're just as devoted to Father Satan and his demonic kingdom as you were way back when. Okay? Now I had to bring this one up, okay? I was talking to a friend. I had a friend online, past tense had. Not no more. Okay? Due to her stupidity. And that's what I'm going to call it, a stupidity. And I'm not, you know, judging her or anything, but I'm just saying. I was talking to a friend of she asked me a question. She was asking me questions for like a month. Okay? About theistic Satanism, about different demons, stuff like that, right? So I was answering them the best of my knowledge, and if I couldn't answer them, I would lead her to either a person that could, or I would lead her to a website or someone that could, some way that she would get the answer that she was looking for. Okay? Now, she was asking me about pacts and all that, so I explained to her the best I could, right? Then she asked me about, the other night I was talking to another sister, like through Facebook phone, Facebook video, whatever you want to call it. Now, I was talking to this other sister now, and I had some serious things I had to talk to her about. Okay, now this sister has been into Satanism for a long time, and I truly respect and love her. As a person and as a sister. She knows her stuff, let's put it that way. And her husband knows her stuff. Now that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say their names or anything like that. Okay? But I was on the phone with her 2 nights ago. Tuesday night. I was on the phone with her. And this other one sent me a message, okay, while I was on the phone with her. And just because I didn't get back to this person which I was helping, just because I didn't get back to her like within a minute, okay? When after I got off the phone, I read my message on Facebook. I read my message. She said, "I'm blocking you now." She said, "You're not a friend at all." Now, I answered the question that she had for me. Okay? I answered that. That wasn't the problem. But then she blocked me for no reason, just because I was talking to another friend who I knew long before I knew her. Okay? And this person just came over from, well, she was a Satanist before. Apparently. She was a Satanist before. Then she went back to, I don't know, Pentecostal religion or something like that. Some dumb fucking religion. And then, just because I didn't jump when she kind of said how high, she blocked me as a friend. So I said, "Oh, okay. You want to play that way?" So I said, "You want to be like that? Be like that. Not a problem. I don't care. I don't care. Block me as a friend because obviously you weren't a friend to begin with." So, done with that part of it. But anyway, back to pact making. Yeah, I would really... So obviously, that woman got some serious psychological problems. And she needs help. But I don't care. I'm done with her. But anyway, yeah, back to pact making. Yeah, I would really read as much as I can about it and learn as much as I can about it. Okay? That's what I would do. That's what I did years ago. There was no internet when I started Satanism, so when I joined Satanism, so there was very little material in the little town I came from in Newfoundland, Canada. There was very little information about Satanism. So you can imagine what the backlash was to me and a couple more of my buddies. But I stayed true to Satanism, and a couple of my buddies just went about and lived their life, right? I'm living my life also, but they went about living their life, but they just stopped being, they're not Satanists no more. But that's up to them, maybe someday they'll come back. But anyway, yeah, I just study, man, that's all you can do. Study and read and ask questions. That's what I would do. I would study, read as much as I can, and ask as many questions as I can. That's what I would do. And I would honestly wait at least 1 year before you make a pact. Because you make a pact, you're making it for life, right? It's not like you can make it and break it the next day, because I don't believe in that bullshit. I honestly believe if you make a pact with Father Satan, it's for life. It's not for a week or 3 or 4 days. Or until you get pissed off because something didn't go your way or whatever. I honestly believe once you make a pact with Father Satan, or you make it with one of his wonderful demons or demonesses, you have it for life. So that being said, I hope that answers your question. Ave Satanis, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Leviathan, Hail Satan, I'll talk to you next.